Hello, hello, hello. How we doing, Mary?
Hello, hello, hello. We are doing so good.
I'm glad to hear
A
it.
little sad, but mostly amazing. How are you?
I'm doing great, and I love this one here. Someone's got it right here. We love to see it. I'm doing good.
Yes.
I was like looking at the slides ahead of time and like very excited about everything that happened over the last week, but similarly feeling a little sad, a little
Yeah. Little bittersweet.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is the time where people are allowed to hit us with the sad comments.
Yes.
I feel like all week we're defending ourselves. We're like, no, no,
hmm
no, wait for closing ceremony. This is the time though. So if you've
This is
got
when it's
those,
allowed.
yeah,
I want to give
exactly.
a special shout out to the plane community who's joining us from the air. Maybe a new rival to the YouTube community.
Mhm.
So hello to everyone who's not on the ground right now.
Yeah, I feel like we need to start doing, and I want to say clearly this is a joke, but maybe swag drops for everyone who's joins from an airplane. You know, maybe that's a way to grow that community. So
We are twinning again, of course.
yes, 100%.
Just like every other day in our lives,
Yeah,
365 days a year.
this isn't just a global hack week thing. We
Yeah,
do
no,
this
no,
every time we go to the office. Yeah,
no.
for
Yes,
sure. All right, shall we jump into it here?
let's do it.
Let's do it. Welcome, everybody, to the closing ceremony of Global Hack Week Share. Thank you so much for joining us all week and joining us again here to kind of recap everything that happened. Just like always, we're going to start with some introductions here. I think I'm actually first today. So I'm Ryan. I'm our Director of Community Operations here at Major League Hacking. I help run all the folks, or all the events, and manage all the folks on the teams that run all of those events. My fun fact of the day is that I did my taxes yesterday. Nick Quinlan, if he's in the audience, would be very excited to hear that the taxes are done. And then looking forward to enjoying a knit with all of you next go around here. Mary, what about for you?
Yes, I am Mary. I got to meet so many of you this week, but for those of you I haven't met yet, I work on the events team at MLH, working on events like Global Hack Week. My fun facts of the day are this was actually my favorite Global Hack Week ever. Really just takes the cake for me on #1 Global Hack Week that we have run. And I am going to do my taxes today. That is one thing Ryan and I are not matching on is days that we do our taxes on. Yeah. Yep.
I wonder how well this joke plays with the audience. Like, for those of you who don't know, U.S. taxes are due in 5 days. Is the reason we're making jokes about it. But so what exactly is Major League Hacking? In case you missed it over the course of the week, we help run the global hacker community. It's our mission to empower hackers. By being at one of our events, you are a hacker, you are part of that community, and you're part of a group of more than 145,000 hackers that we work with each year at events all over North America, Europe, Asia Pacific, and these days, the whole globe over through our digital events. Anytime you attend one of our events, like a Global Hack Week or a member event hackathon, you are earning points for your school or university in our season-wide rankings. And at the end of each season, we actually give out trophies to our top schools in each region. So you're competing for a cool trophy and bragging rights there. But that's a little bit about Major League Hacking. What about Global Hack Week Share? I know we probably want to recap a little bit about how it went. Yeah?
Yes, of course we do. Share was amazing. Like I said, it's the best Global Hack Week we have ever done. I pulled some of the stats from the event that I thought were particularly cool. But overall, this was just such a wonderful week. And we really couldn't have done it without all of you here. So let's take a little bit of a look back. We had 3,000 hackers join us this week, which is absolutely wild. Of course, we didn't have every single hacker every single day, but over the course of the week, had so many of y'all stop in, drop by for a live stream or two, and spend some time with the community.
Absolutely.
We had over 80 guilds, so 80 different communities represented within the event. So proud, especially shout out to all of the new guilds who joined us at this event, where we love seeing new guilds rise up at each one of these we do.
Absolutely true.
Over 60 countries represented. This certainly was a global event, which we absolutely love to see. Feel free to drop in the chat where you're calling in from.
Nice. I skipped ahead here. I hit the key too early. I'm sorry.
That is okay. We had 250 new friends referred. I'm really hoping we can maybe even double this number at Init for how many people go out and invite a friend and then have them sign up and join this. I'm sure this number is larger in reality, but this was people who told us they were referred by their friend.
It's a good question to ask, by the way. The chat blowing up right now. I cannot wait to get back out to Malaysia. I really enjoyed Malaysia last time I was there. As an aside, sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm keeping it iconic here, getting distracted by chat midstream. We had tons of people join us at our workshops. Do you want to run us through this and then our last couple of stats here?
Of course. So we had over 6,500 workshop attendees. I am so impressed by how y'all really put yourself out there to learn new skills this week. I know a lot of the topics we ran at workshops this week were really intimidating. And, just some pretty tough tech that y'all learned this week. So kudos to all of you for showing up to those. And I think this is the last one I pulled. We had 30,000 points earned. For those of you who aren't aware, each thing that you do at Global Hack Week is just worth 1 point. We don't have anything worth more than 1 point. So this means 30,000, projects submitted, guilds joined. It's 30,000 things happened this week, basically, which is really mind-boggling to me.
Yes. Also, I love this comment. I have good news, my friend. Yes, everybody who completes our registration process earns swag for participating in Global Hack Week. So we'll talk more about that actually a little bit later on at the end of this presentation.
Yeah.
So had some super, super impressive numbers, but there was a ton of other stuff that we've been recapping throughout the week. We want to go back and kind of do a highlight of each day as our goal here, right?
Yes.
We want to walk us through what happened on day one here.
Yeah, of course. So we started out very strong with day one. We had some Bob Ross MS Paint. I thought this one was incredibly impressive. Ryan, I know you're a tough critic of Bob Ross MS Paint.
No, this one's really good. This is one of the best Bob Ross I've seen. This is actually very, very good.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's the
trees on the left in particular. I'm really impressed with.
Yeah, big fan of this one.
I forgot about Bob Ross. How could you forget about Bob Ross?
It was a week ago.
I guess that's fair. All right. I'm setting unrealistic expectations.
A lot's happened in the week.
That is true. Another really good Bob Ross here too.
Yeah, I love it when people post the split screen of their Bob Ross. So please keep doing this in the future. But another one that I saw was so impressive. I've attempted this specific one before, and mine did not turn out very, very good.
Not as strong of a performance,
to say the least. No, not as strong as this one.
Yeah, in addition to our mini events, we had a bunch of technical stuff going on as well. We've got someone here with a Arduino Mega that they were making a project with, I assume.
Yeah, so day one, we did an Explore hardware challenge, and I got to see some of the stuff y'all did. I know some people used emulators, and this hacker pulled out their Arduino, gave it a spin.
Nice. And then I think our final day one highlight here, what did Swift end up building?
Yeah, so Swift built a Discord bot that gives you hackathon project ideas. So you feed it a few technologies, and then it comes up with an idea for you. I don't know about y'all, but I could certainly use this whenever I'm trying to come up with a hackathon project idea. So I liked getting to see this tested out in our server.
Yeah, it's really cool. I feel like this would be fun to roll out to all of our hackathons. It's during team building or something like that. You use the bot to figure out ideas.
Totally.
Day two here, it does not stop. What do we have going on?
Does not stop at all. Okay, so this one requires a little bit of a backstory, but I really liked it. We ran no light on day two. So you might be looking at us and thinking, why can this hacker see their code? We all know no light is all about not viewing or previewing, what you created. But this hacker went into their code after no light and decided to fix it up a little bit. They wanted to make some modifications and then posted their new one, which I just thought was so fun. And really, I like that kind of standard of excellence they're showing off here.
I love that.
The next one was a Morse code translator. I believe Danielle did this live on stream, and a ton of y'all followed along and built your own. Love that this one includes the Global Hack Week share branding here.
Nice, I love that. More Discord bots, not surprising to me.
Bots. Yeah, this week was really the week of Discord bots. We had a Rickroll bot, of course. What more could you expect?
Yes.
And then I think this is the last bot I showed for day 2. Someone made a bot that just gives you motivation when you need it, which I just thought was like so wholesome. And when you're hacking for a week straight, I think this is certainly necessary.
Nice. We love that. Day 3, the party did not stop here. I think our first one is from the folks at Linode, if I remember correctly.
Yes, so Linode did a workshop on day 3 that I know hackers loved. Linode always does such great workshops, so I'm always very excited to see what they're going to do at the next event. And they ran a Linux workshop this time. I know a ton of y'all enjoyed that one. I was trying to pick what pet photo to share from. We did a little thread of pet photos on day 3. And this turtle was just like too fun and unique to not share. So love this this pet representation from Micro Club.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably good that you put together the slides, because I would have just had like 60 photos of people's pets. So
yeah,
probably the right balance here. Got a little text-based adventure here.
Yes. Okay. I was looking through the dev post this morning and wanted to pick out one of the adventure games people made. And this one, I love that, like, you did ASCII art too. Like, not only is the game text-based, but then you made graphics out of text, which is so cool. So very impressed with this. I want to go play it on dev post afterwards.
We'd love to see it.
We had a bunch of people explore new languages on Wednesday as well. And this person learned C for the first time and made a rock, paper, scissors app. Very, very cool stuff.
Nice. That's awesome. Day 4 here, more dev post projects coming in here. Another game, it looks like. Ping pong?
Yes. So this is a bot someone made with AutoCode. They made a little ping pong bot. If you go and look on their dev post mission on the day 4 gallery, you can see what it looks like in Discord, but I wanted to share a little bit of their code here.
Nice. I feel like more so than normal, I've been like really impressed with some of the, and that maybe sounds backhanded, but I've been really impressed with some of like the technical stuff that's come out of Share. Yeah, had some cool projects.
We really have had some very impressive ones. On day 4, we also did our redesign a like application use, which is a challenge we run at almost every Global Hack Week. And I really liked this one. Redid the Coursera. That's how you pronounce it, right? Coursera. They redid the mobile app to it, and it looks so beautiful. So maybe we'll see this implemented someday.
I also like that. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one again. That turtle should be the mascot of the club.
It should be. Whoever's turtle that is, if you're here, please let us know their name.
What did this hacker build with DSO?
Yeah, so this hacker made a DSO app that lets you look at posts. And so this was inspired by what Rosendo came to do on our stream on day 4. Rosendo fan club, rise up. So I love to see that y'all were using some of the skills he taught y'all.
Nice. Remember this piece of artwork here?
I couldn't not reshare this one. It's just like so cute. And I kind of love it. And I also love that this feels a little bit like an inside joke. Like if you look at this and you're not familiar with Global Hack Week, you probably wouldn't know quite what's going on here, but it's something we can all share.
Absolutely true. And then, of course, we've got a Frankie here that somebody did as well. I saw multiple Totally Not Ryan-inspired drawings and images throughout the week. So good to see Frankie got one as well here.
There were many, and I actually brought Totally Not Ryan on that day to review them. And I believe this was his favorite, if not one of his favorites. So had to share it again. The attention to detail here is just impeccable.
On day 5 here, what did Jacqueline get up to here on stream?
Yeah, so Jacqueline did a workshop on day 5 that I know hackers were absolutely loving. I got to watch some of this one. So in this workshop, she showed y'all how to level up your Discord bots. I definitely saw that reflected in the quality of Discord bots we had this week. So very, very cool.
Nice. I'm seeing another Rickroll Discord bot here. Is that what's happening?
So this is the Play Pause Discord bot, the iconic Play Pause one that I said would be very useful.
I remember now.
But I'm getting distracted by chat. This really threw me off. I called Blahaj an inside joke. I apologize for that. I love that this hacker though like tested out their bot with rickrolling people. What more would you expect here?
Mm-hmm. I feel like you're going to get yourself canceled over there saying Blahaj is inside jokes.
So
Yeah.
I wasn't saying Blahaj is an inside joke. I was saying that Frankie inside of a Blahaj costume is what's the inside joke.
Yeah, I understood it. I think Jack is just Jack's at fault here, Mary.
Yeah,
not you.
I realize Blahaj is worldwide, not an inside joke.
Mm-hmm.
Blahaj is global.
We've got our little infographic here as well, right?
Yes. I know we shared this already in the week, but I like could not help but share it again. I think it's so cool. Such like, I don't know, this just shows how like talented of people we have in the community. Mm-hmm. I'm always blown away every single time by the art y'all make and the code y'all write. I just thought this was a really cool example of someone just making like a really beautiful graphic.
Nice. And then we've got the fellowship crew who is on for a panel as well, kind of about open source, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, this was a really neat panel. I don't get to sit in for a lot of the sessions during Global Hack Week, but this is one that I was in the entire time. And I felt like I learned so much about open source in it. Even just, I think it was maybe 30 minutes long, but I learned so many things that I didn't know before about open source.
I'm getting distracted by chat. So, yeah. Day 6 here. I'm really excited for this graphic. Was I not on stream? Did we show this previously? I loved this when I saw it.
I'm not sure if we did show this one previously or not, but I think it is so cool. This was for the make a GIF challenge. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is just like such a neat graphic. Oh, yeah, I love this one. We have the hacker here.
We love to see it. We've got some more music bots here.
Yes, this was another music bot that was created. Like I said, bots were the really the it project this week, I think.
Yeah, like the unofficial theme, it feels like.
Yes.
Right? What was Rippy up to here?
So we did cup stacking. So you can see two attempts right there with books, I believe. Yeah. We love to see it.
I like the one on the right. I don't know if y'all can see it has like glasses on top of the stack.
Oh, I can't even see that.
Yeah, I have to like zoom in on the other screen. So. And then finally, day 7 here, and this is new for everybody here. What went down over day 7?
Yes, we had yet another full day yesterday. This was one of my favorite projects I saw from yesterday. So we did a create an educational project challenge, and someone made a project to teach people how to cook cinnamon rolls, which I just really agree that that's an education gap missing. And now we have a hack for it.
I love that interpretation. I fully agree. Don't get me wrong. I love the interpretation though. That's awesome.
This was another really cool one. So this person made a hack that helps you find other people to study with, which I think that's something our community cares about so much, like teaching other people what you know. So I always get really excited when we have hacks that fit into that.
I'm seeing this comment here. Fear not, we've got plenty of content coming up. Me and Mary will actually talk about that here in a second. We've got hackathons. We've got another Global Hack Week. Plenty of them. Don't worry too much. Is this an iDemo sticker here?
Yeah. So we ran our infamous create a sticker for your hometown challenge yesterday. I pulled a few of them from yesterday. I posted the dimensions of our iDemo stickers that y'all could use them if you want, not required. But I really liked this one. I love the like minimalist design of it. I just think it looks nice.
I like this one, like going outside the borders. This is so cool.
And I'm kind of surprised we've never made a sticker like this before that like fits the format of an iDemo sticker and then just kind of goes outside of it a little bit. I think it's a cool concept.
Yeah. I feel like it would, I'd feel bad for the stickers that you inevitably have to cover. Like if you're making one of those grids.
I agree. But I feel like if you planned it out really well, where like you kind of left a space for this one, or if it was like a corner one, it would just cover one, like a bit of one. I don't know. I'm into it.
This is really good work. I see the hackers here in chat. I really like this one. Super cool. Mm-hmm. All right. So that is our recap of what went down on every day of Global Hack Week and day 7 yesterday as well. We already had some people saying they regret not meeting MLH sooner. So let's address that question here. What is next for hackers after Global Hack Week wraps up here?
Yes, so we have more Global Hack Weeks. We have registrations open for a knit already. This event is coming up July 3rd through 10th, which may seem a little bit of a ways now, but I already know Ryan and I are going to be there at opening ceremony, saying that this felt like yesterday. And then after that, we are going to have 3 more Global Hack Weeks this year. So there's a total of 4 more just in 2022 for you to attend, which is I'm just so excited about. For those of you who have been a longtime member of the community, you know it has not always been like that. We've doubled our number of Global Hack Weeks within the past 2 years, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was a point where but when they were called Local Hack Day, it was literally one day a year. Now we're doing 6 weeks a year. So it's grown a little bit, I would say.
Yes. And someone already posted the link for me. Oh, there we go. Yes. So come join us at a knit if you enjoyed this. If you hit me with that next slide, we'll have the link pulled up for everyone. You can actually register your knit guild right now. So we kind of trialed out something between the last Global Hack Week and this one where we left our guild channels open so that y'all could chat with each other and collaborate, maybe go attend some hackathons in between the events. And we're going to do that again. So right now, you can go re-register your guild at this link. Or if you were hacking with us this week and you couldn't find a guild that fit what you wanted, go and just make a new guild today. We'll get you up on the Discord early so you can start advertising very early and hanging out long a knit.
I'm going to answer 2 questions here. So when is Global Hack Week, Bahaj? We are looking for names for the future Global Hack Weeks. Someone in chat suggested Collaborate, which I really like. I want us to use. I don't think Global Hack Week Bahaj is coming up anytime soon, but maybe.
I'm gonna also give. I assume you're talking about you registered for a knit. Whatever guild gets signed up first, I'm giving you a bonus point. Whoever signs up first.
People are seriously filling up the form right now.
I'll check at the end of the stream to see if we can announce.
I also really like this one. Hang on. So Mary and I love this artwork in the first place. So I really love this comment. Like, this is my favorite piece of artwork depicted for this event. There's something about Frankie on the magic carpet that really speaks to me. So.
I like the idea of it being me. My eyes aren't brown, but other than that, it could be me.
But all right, so get your guilds registered if you'd like. There's a bonus point in it, it sounds like. But Mary, what if I want to stay involved between now and in it? What else could I do, Mary?
There is so much more because I know that's a couple months away. I'm sure you want to do things on a much more regular basis than that. The good news is we host hackathons every single weekend right in our Discord. So if you stay in our Discord, you are going to see the hackathons going on every Friday through Sunday. So come and join them. We would love to see you there if you enjoyed this event. They're all very similar to it. You can sign up right now for those. In addition to that, we work with a ton of student organizers all across the globe who organize their own events for hackers. Those are all listed on our website. Highly, highly recommend going and checking this out. Get yourself signed up for a few more events today.
Someone's saying how to join. If you go in Discord, there'll be a new channel each week that says hackathon name check-in, and if you go in that channel, it'll actually have links to everything. You could also find those events listed on MLH.io/events too, though. So.
Yeah.
In addition to hackathons, we help facilitate something called the MLH Fellowship. The fellowship is a remote internship alternative. It's 12 weeks, I believe, over the course of the summer here. I know we're in the middle of admitting people for our summer session. So if you're looking for a opportunity, an internship alternative, something like that over the summer, apply at fellowship.mlh.io. We're always looking for hackers and looking for community members and trying to help them level up, contribute to open source, and get even better skills.
Yeah, and if anyone here was a fellow, please post. I want to shout out to all the fellows who come and join us for Global Hack Week.
Yes. Mary and I don't work on the fellowship. I do happen to know the answer to this one. If you are 18 and older, I believe you're able to apply. I think you do need to be 18, but if you're a high school student and 18, I think you still would qualify. Awesome. So, in addition to that, as Mary mentioned on our events, we do work with student organizers across the globe, particularly this year as we're getting back to doing physical events coming up hopefully in the fall here. If you're looking to organize a hackathon, we'd love to work with you. We work with more than 250 hackathons a year these days. We'd love to see you apply. You can do that on our website or at mlh.io/event-membership. We'd love to see you apply to host one of our member event hackathons. You work with our team to put on an awesome event for your local community and folks who are willing to travel to it. So if you're interested in that, please apply for it as well.
Yes.
So I think we have some thank yous to do.
I think we do have a few. We wanted to take some time to thank everyone who makes this event possible. I feel like Ryan and I always get so many thank yous on this stream, but in reality, it's way more people than us that make this possible. I think we just happen to be the ones that like are visible during more of it. So I want to make sure all those other people get the credit they are due. So the first three I want to thank are Ethan, Ellie, and Hannah. All three of them ran amazing sessions this week. In particular, this was Ellie's very first time streaming for MLH, and this was Hannah's second time doing a meta track. So huge thank you to these three.
Yes, and if you don't mind, we'd love to see you thank people in chat here. If there's anyone that you particularly cared for, we'd love to see you thanking them in the chat here. Our next group is
Ayush, Danielle, and Anuhia. Again, these three ran amazing tracks. I believe they were all return streamers, so I know y'all were excited to see them this time around, but we really couldn't have done it without them spending time with y'all this week.
Yes.
Lots of shout outs to Danielle. Next up, we've got Ritvi, Steven, and Swift, who each ran really neat sessions. Ritvi did some mini events and her own track. Steven did a really cool stream, and then Swift, of course, did that Discord bot that we talked about earlier.
Get a hydrate or hydrate over there, Mary. Take your time.
The next thing I want to call out are Harshal, Manya, and Isabel. This was Manya's first time doing a meta track, so really cool to see her step up and take that extra responsibility this time around, especially doing a track that had been so requested, our mobile development one. And then I have to give a special shout out for Isabel, whose first time streaming was this week. So huge thank you to these three.
We're going to pause for a second to give Mary a second to breathe anyway here. So Mary and I were talking about this. Where did the Hogwarts and like Harry Potter theme come from this weekend? There were multiple things that had this theming this week. Is there just like a club or a guild that I'm missing that's like Harry Potter themed, or like what happened here? If anyone knows in chat, I'd be fascinated to know. So
yeah.
Are you ready to keep chugging along here?
I'm ready. Cool. The next three people I want to thank are Elizabeth, Khaled, and Brandon. All three of these people were very first time Global Hack Week streamers, or MLH streamers. I guess everyone was a first time Global Hack Week streamer, but very cool. Elizabeth did 2 different mini events. Khaled did some really awesome technical live streams. I loved his GitHub one particularly. And then Brandon ran a session for y'all on Friday on project ideation. I loved seeing how he brought some of his past experiences into Global Hack Week.
Absolutely. I think our next slide is some of the folks who helped with a bunch of the back of house stuff to make Global Hack Week happen. So even more so than all of the other MLHers here, these folks do a bunch of work that doesn't always get the recognition it needs to. So big shout out to these folks here. You want to run us through what each of them does?
Yes. So Rosendo brought all of the partners who you saw this week to Global Hack Week. So he worked on creating really great challenges with them and helping them with their workshops. If we didn't have, the partners, which we're going to thank in just a minute, we wouldn't be able to run events like this for free. And Rosendo does so much work behind the scenes to make sure that they have a good time at the event. Victoria does all of the graphics for the event. So if you liked any of the images of Frankie or the backgrounds or any of the website, that was all her. She is such a talented illustrator and designer, and really kind of brings the event to life with all of the graphics that she makes. And then Sejal does so much support for us. During the hours that Ryan and I are offline, he is online answering tickets and helping out and doing so much stuff to make sure that you all have an amazing week. So could not, like, this event truly would not happen without these three. So want to give them the absolute biggest round of applause.
I haven't listened to a word you said, Mary, because I'm just looking on chat. There's so many that are coming in. So.
Rosendo was the man of the week.
Yes, great support. I love it. Awesome. I think we've got 3 more MLHers to thank for their help with streams. Do you want to walk us through what each of these folks did?
Yes, so we had Aditya back. I know he is a fan favorite, and he was back doing a ton of streams, ton of technical streams with y'all. Jay ran 2 different streams for the fellowship. This was his first time being involved with a Global Hack Week, and I loved the content he brought for y'all, the open source panel, and then the panel with the alumni. And then last but certainly not least, this was Maria's first time streaming at a Global Hack Week as well. And she did her quilt stream, which I loved so much. So huge thank you to these 3.
I'm seeing someone asking, what about Jacqueline? Fear not. Jacqueline will get a shout out on the AutoCode slide coming up here shortly. Don't worry.
Of course.
We've got to thank you for TNR. I feel a little mixed about this one, but you know.
That's okay. I had to like sneak this in. I know, Ryan, you might not understand fully, but TNR did really do a ton of help when you were, off the stream. So had to give him a very big thank you for just like being such a prolific hacker and community member and, bringing the life to Global Hack Week.
I see. We do want to make sure each of our partners gets a shout out as well. So we're going to roll through those here. Twilio had some awesome activations and challenges and things like that around Twilio Quest. I know Joe is a regular community member and was is available to help out and things like that. So huge shout out to Twilio there. You want to shout out DSO for us?
Yes, DSO did a ton of cool stuff this week. I love how much more accessible they're making blockchain for y'all with their very beginner-friendly workshops and challenges. So huge shout out to them.
Yes. We've got Linode, who me and Mary both think their workshops kick ass every time we see them. Was really impressed with what they put together for y'all there, and want to thank them for their continued support as well, of course.
Yes. GitHub, have to give a huge shout out for. I know that this is a favorite amongst hackers. They had some really creative challenges this week, which was cool. And their workshop with a GitHub campus expert was also very, very cool.
Nice. We've got VeriSign, who helps power .com, and they're our official registry sponsor for Global Hack Week. Big shout out to them, and really, really excited that they came back for another Global Hack Week or another local hack day here. And hopefully we'll see them again at some future events with more challenges related to domains for y'all.
Yes. Coil, also want to give a big shout out to. They do a lot of really cool stuff, as I'm sure y'all saw with web monetization. So I love that they're giving y'all tools to kind of add an extra layer to your websites and start to get into that entrepreneurial space within web development. So big shout out to them.
Nice. And our final partner here, AutoCode. And many of you know Jacqueline is working with AutoCode here. AutoCode as an organization was awesome to work with. We really appreciated all of their challenges and things like that. But we will, of course, give Jacqueline a special shout out here as well for her awesome streams and just being a great community member. Really appreciated having them here with us at Global Hack Week.
Yes.
We do have one kind of important one that we skipped, though, right?
We do. This is it's a big one.
Go ahead.
It's you. It's all of the hackers who are here. Not only the ones who are watching live, but anyone who's watching this afterwards. We could not do this event without y'all. It's like honestly such an honor that y'all would spend your week attending this event. So thank you so much. I know that y'all have so many other things to go to and lots of other competing responsibilities. So just thank you for investing in this community and showing up to hack with us this week.
Yes, you. Spill 03, you specifically.
And you are special.
I love it. We are going to do a couple of really common questions here. If you've got other questions in chat, we don't typically do a Q&A here, but we'll answer a couple on our way out. I know many of you are excited about swag, so as always, I'll give our swag kind of FAQs here. If you've completed all of our challenges, you're going to earn yourself a postcard with some stickers. you're actually going to see that in your daily points email. The email we sent out today about closing ceremony should have a section that says what swag you qualified for already. And so you'll either have earned our regular swag, which is that postcard and stickers, or that regular swag and our bonus swag, which is going to be an extra set of stickers in addition to what everyone else is getting. Later this week, we're going to be sending out a swag confirmation along with our survey, which I think we're going to talk about in a little bit here. But if you have any questions about how your letter is getting sent to you or anything like that, check that email. It has a really extensive FAQ because we've done these styles of events plenty of times here. I think we've answered all of the really common questions we get. So just hold on and you'll get a swag confirmation a little bit later this week. Talking about the survey here, Mary, do you want to walk us through this?
Yes. So when you get that swag confirmation, you're also going to get a link to our survey. I personally go through all of the results on it, and it's what I use to help the team make decisions on how we plan out future Global Hack Week. So your input is appreciated so much and really has an effect on what we do in the future. So please go fill out that survey, even if you feel like you don't have a ton to say about the event. Like the smallest comments can be extremely helpful for us. So go fill that out. It'll be in the swag email that's going to come to you early this week.
Awesome. I'm going to do some rapid fire questions to kind of close this out here. Hey, you forgot to mention Ryan and Mary for our thank yous page. Mary and I agree to a truce every Global Hack Week and Local Hack Day where we don't thank each other because we always are trying to like one up the other one and get slides in. So we agree to a truce here.
Yeah, we get enough thank yous just like on the stream, so Absolutely. We're fine.
The videos are going to be available on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch is only for, I think, 90 days or so, but YouTube, I think, stays up permanently. We don't do any special swag for top performers. It's actually something we try to avoid at Global Hack Week. We really believe in rewarding everyone just for kind of getting their foot in the door. A big goal of Global Hack Week is to get new hackers into the community and introduced to hacking. So we try to motivate everyone to join by giving everybody swag. And that means not doing something for those top performers there. Do you know anything about Twilio Quest at Global Hack Week, Share Mary? I actually don't know.
I believe Joe is giving out something. I don't want to speak for him since I'm not 100% sure on the details of it, but I'm sure if you check the Ask Twilio channel, you'll get some more info on that.
Yes. Any more swag drops? I haven't been hacking for a long time. There's a little known secret that there's always a kind of like a mini post Global Hack Week celebration that takes place in Discord. I guess it was a local hack day, but last time I think I gave out like 7 or 8 swag drops just hanging out in Discord after the event. So if you're looking to get swag, come hang out with us.
Hang out after the event, after party in Discord.
After party, indeed. Why did it have to end? Mary and I can't do these 24/7 as much as we'd like to. Mary and I are both going to go take a big nap later today, to recover and build up some energy for the next one. And then I think my last question here, because I saw this hacker ask multiple times, can I still do challenges on hack.mlh/prizes to get the prizes? Those challenges are specifically for our member event hackathons. So any of our events on mlh.io/events will have some subset of those challenges active at them. Usually you want to check your event's dev post page to see which prizes we're running at that event. And if you enter into those contests, you absolutely can win prizes for them. Awesome. Awesome. Any other questions here? There's a question about timelines that I scrolled past. Swag usually will send out, particularly if you're not in the United States, it takes about 3 to 4 months. We're hoping for faster turnaround time as always, but I like to give a nice long timeline in case it gets delayed for whatever reason. We do them in really big batches, so it takes a while to go out.
Yes.
And yes, swag does get delivered to India. Cool. All right. That is all of our questions here. If you have other questions, feel free to post them in Discord or email our team and we'll get back to you with whatever help we can. Mary, you want to see us out here?
I do. I just want to give one last huge thank you for being such a wonderful community. I think I can speak for Ryan and myself right here when I say it's you all that make our job so much fun. And it's really a privilege to get to work with y'all. Almost knocked over my coffee right there. So thank you to each and every one of you. I am already excited for Init. It's going to be such a blast. Go sign up right now so you get all the info before the event. Go register your guild right now. And we will see you in just a few short months.
All right. See y'all later on. Happy hacking, everyone.
Bye, everyone.